Hello everybody, welcome to the latest Worlds of ZZT livestream. Today we're going to be finishing up Computer Dungeon Slash. If you missed last week's stream, it's going to be pretty easy to jump in because this is just a randomly generated game for the most part. And we are rescuing a town from a horrible dungeon. Last week kind of ended abruptly because I was a dumb idiot who decided to stream with like a horrible caffeine headache. So even my memories are a bit fuzzy on this one. This is what my save looks like. I thought I beat the boss, but that's the boss over there, so I guess I didn't. So we're just gonna go from here and see where this takes us. Also, I already cheated for health and played for like 10 seconds before the stream because I had no health left and I didn't want to walk all the way to the surface before the stream to heal. So I'm a horrible cheater now. With that said, let's get going. Currently avoiding freeing that enemy. At least for a moment while I desperately scramble for gems, and I hate these things. Those things are very scary. And they're everywhere, and there's 1,000 of them. Don't like it. Okay, hopefully that's enough for this dude to come back up. Nope, did not work. Probably gonna be dying a lot. Yeah. I feel like I'm cheating a little bit by saving in the middle of these fights. But you can see why. There we go. They're terrifying, and they're even more terrifying with all the objects hidden in the walls that spring to life and move very fast. See a lot of hair that may or may not also be a person. Hello? Is anyone in there? Oh man, I can't do a squeaky voice. At least not on the fly. And speaking of which, there's now a fly flying around my room in front of my face, which is fantastic. Oh, it's Harry Harry. I'm in trouble thinking of this word. Is it sticky wicket? Bit of a pickle? Hairy situation? No, I'm sure that's not it. Anyway, I have this for you. 2 hands reach out from the giant ball of hair and hand you a bomb. Thanks for your help. I'll see you up top. So I guess we'll attempt to tackle this boss, because there's probably a shortcut to the surface afterwards. Have I already been here? Or didn't have to generate a floor? Okay. Yeah, I guess I've been in this branch a little bit. There we go. Shortcut to the hedge maze. And a couple of the folks we've rescued. We got Tiny Tina. Frederick John Farmer here, who speaks in haiku. Giggling Gus. Town's starting to come to life. It looks populated now, at least. Okay, how much does it cost to heal right now? 75 health. I'm just gonna go all out, get that fancy value room, and actually have some health for a bit. Breakfast is a piece of toast with avocado spread and some lion sausage. Annie, who thinks she's too good for my puns. Okay. As long as I'm blowing all my points. Let's get some beer, because then we'll make these bosses take half as many shots. I am not getting a good high score. Okay, do this. There we go. Okay. So now we get a fresh floor. I'm waiting for this torch to just burn out before I actually go inside. Okay. Beer is very good. That was the easiest one yet. Lucky me. So is this maze actually randomly generated? Because that floor generated extremely fast, if it is. I mean, I guess there's nothing to it except for walls. Okay, Sheriff Joe Hart. Rescuing this here law enforcer from this pit, the lawless dungeon. Dungeon generates some discernible rules and according to its particular code of its own, right? There we go. See, we're getting philosophical here. Oh, and there's another. Yeah, it would be. I guess I don't need to go back to the surface, and well, let's just talk to the dude. Oh, there he is, a new, fresh one. Old attic. Okay, so that's our next set. Alright, well, sheriff ain't gonna do nothing. Let's descend further to the attic, which is known for being very underground. Now that one seemed like it took a while. It's gonna be... Yeah, that's how you know it's scary. It's a lot of objects, which... Okay. Okay, I think they're invincible when they turn into thetas. Oh boy. So this is extra scary just because ZZT won't let you shoot an object if you're standing directly next to it. It has to have a bullet actually spawn and hit it. So when they get up close, I just kind of get wrecked by default. And they keep turning into gems, which is a good thing, but I keep wanting to like panic fire and I keep destroying them, so that's a fun combination. I If I actually had some confidence here, I could benefit from this floor. Okay, I'm going to hold shoot right and for hope something good happens here. Well, that last one was got shot properly. Well, okay, that ended up not being as scary as it looked. It would appear there might be something else here. Did I miss anything obvious? I think I explored the whole area. It's not too big of a dungeon. Okay, well then, clearly I found everything here. So on my stream preview, it looks like the darkness is just like animating. Is it actually doing that on stream? Does this look bizarre right now? Because it's just a still image, but boy, that's a lot of like weird staticky movement. It looks cool as heck over here, at least. Yeah, computers apparently don't like alternating pixels. Turns out, who knew? Sharks! That's interesting. Why are there sharks? That... That's why there are sharks. And that is when not being able to shoot at point blank range really, really matters. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. My current plan is find another path and hope that there is one. Well, I just heard it's free. It's out there. Yeah, you stay over there. Please. Okay, well, it has the key. That's not surprising whatsoever, actually. Those horrifying symbols. Okay, I'm gonna fight it. I could choke point here is my best bet. Jeez. Okay, I got a strategy now. Stay down here. Wait for it to come to this corner. Wait for this torch to burn out. Just don't come over this wall, please. Dang it. You cannot get away from this thing. Okay. Congrats on this survival horror game you've made, because this is terrifying. Oh, and it's Bomb Squad Billy. Who speaks very quietly. It has now been rescued. I wonder if he's going to do anything with the bomb that we got from Harry. It was a sneaky shortcut. There's still a couple people left on our rescue list, whenever that updates next. I really want to talk to that door, apparently. Wow, you sweet. Let's go for it. Lion sausage and blueberry jam and a magical Riverview mirror. Best in the business. Did I just break this list horribly? I thought I saw like a flicker of a message at the bottom last time after I closed this window out. Oh no, that's just... Is that like two people saying goodbye? Okie dokie. Yeah, there's like two messages. Well, I also kind of like was going out of order for a bit. There was that one dungeon that I accidentally like ignored until you reminded me to go back. I think it was the one that gave you like the pub or the inn. So that might have been a little screwy. Oh well, there's always version 3.0. Oh, a bright board and some stuff. Congratulations! Looks like you've rescued the town gate. Now people are free to leave if you please. You are a dungeon delver at heart. And what kind of portal is that? Okay. So I guess there's probably a bad ending if I just leave town now. Sure enough. So you leave the town of Habeas Corpus behind. Yeah, you can head back at any moment, but you press on nonetheless. Seriously, you can actually head back if you want. If you want to leave the mystery unsolved, go west. Let's see our bad ending first while we're here. You win. Okay, but obviously there's more to it than that, with the game saying, hey, there's more to it than that, and a big weird portal down here. But I don't remember where I would need to go for any of that. Let's start from the top. Jungle? Jungle to jungle boss. Because these have a lot more enemies than I would have thought they'd still have had in them. I think I was doing a lot more running away at the start. Oh, I don't want to be here. Don't like this place. Okay, so I think this is where the stream started today. Yes, I remember that one weird colored tile. Where am I supposed to go? That's suspicious up there. Funny thing is I noticed that tiles upper left of the player here that was connected to the line walls but didn't have a line wall. This looks important. Oh good, I needed the bomb anyway. Dang it. I will never be able to judge a bomb's distance. Here we go. Jenna Jewels for the Habeas Corpus Weekly. You are currently running a dungeon, rescuing unfortunately detainees, dudes, and damsels such as myself. Wet socks, never good. Aha, Ruffian's Row, there we go. Barely escaped by the teeth of my skin. There we are. Okay, so what do we got down here in Ruffian's Row? Probably some ruffians. Ouch. Not what I was expecting. So we have to find some guards. And I guess there's one left. There we go. I see what appears to be an animated fur coat and a sparkly dress underneath. On further inspection, you see a woman is beneath it. Hello, darling. Hello, you are a person, right? Yes, darling. Serena Shine. Do you call everyone darling? No, did this place pull you down here and all that getup? Yes, son, it did. Do you like it? Fake fur, cruelty-free. So are the diamonds in my dress. Right, it's quite nice. Ooh, are we gonna get a performance in the town bar? Oh man, I could have had... Well, I guess actually I couldn't have gotten this that much earlier. Multi-size gem collecting glove. Gems are now +3 hearts. Health. MSGCG sounds like a trading card game I played once. Yeah, that is one. Mechanically intriguing, but every card is a glove. Interesting. I feel like if you know what you're doing, you can get a very high score in this game. That's a lot of gems. And more guards. Don't want to wake up. That one wasn't too bad. What we got now? Marathon Mike. He's doing his regular dungeon run. The running kind, not the looting kind. That's what I do, in pretty good time too. I was headed for a 20-minute run, then I got trapped randomly, and suddenly I couldn't get back. Anyway, I'm a bit out of steam, but I'd like to keep jogging for a bit. Maybe tag along with you. Alright. So I get a jogging partner. Oh man. Okay, I did it. I'm very proud of myself there. Okay, so I know I've got all these 4 in white. We've got Marathon Mike, we got Bomb Squad Bella. I think these 2 are the only 2 missing. Faceless Joe and Alexandria? Maybe? Darn. Whoa, what? Special gem gauntlets. Dang, okay. So now I got quite a lot of health. It's almost actually worth picking one up if there's an enemy behind it. It's only a net loss of 2 if I screw it up. Compared to, you know, normally you gain 1 health and then immediately lose 10. But that lady didn't help me any. Where'd the jogger go? Frederick, Tina. I think that's everybody. I couldn't have man beat the octopus in a fight because the octopus was well armed. Thank you, Emil. So I still don't know where I should be going. I think this is the attic. It's got 2 passages, that's always a good sign. This was blocked by Marathon Mike. There we go. Heck yeah, Mike, you got this. And there's Bomb Squad Bella, who is waiting for rescue too. Alright. Now those 2 can go back to town, and we can go to the creepy crawl space. And... oh. That's interesting. So I can only shoot at point blank range, and otherwise I just make a little shield, I guess. But I can't shoot at point blank range because those are objects. So what do I do here? Because I gotta get through this. Okay, this could be a game in itself, just playing defense like this. Wasn't there a meter? Yeah, so there's 5 what in here? Oh, did I just completely... Oh, okay. You actually do kill them by pinning them in. I like this. This is good. Got that double kill. There's Faceless Joe, who listens in one ear and talks out the other. Since I was little, my mama told me everything was in one ear, out the other. Heavily peripheral. Ears get a heck of a workout every day. Eating carefully. Okay. Thank you, Faceless Joe, for your contributions. You're at the next boss. Is my gun still gonna be broken? I guess my gun is working. Yeah, I think I found a very good room to fight him in, apparently. Or not. Or not. There they go. Uh-oh. That's very bad. Well... Don't go in dead ends. That's not the right save. Let's try that again. Okay, well, they shoved me that time. Shoving them into a corner works a lot better. Yeah, Alexandria. I was playing a show with Emil, and about 10 seconds later, my guitar and I were down here. I had to restring the guitar with Dungeon Spider Silk, but it actually sounds better now. I mean, it's about time I got going. See you up there. Okay, so is the band going to be back together now? This must be our jogger friend. Hey. What else we got? Oh, there we go. We got them all. We're running out of puns. Okay, so everybody's rescued. Does that make the door magically open? Yes! Power of rock, power of rock, power of rock. That was me doing a very good little dance. Hello! Through the portal we go. That was a quick one. Spinning guns are always a great sign. And maybe a dragon? Probably a dragon. Or something. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get myself killed then. I thought 300 health was like a lot, but apparently not. Take a step up. Oh boy, those things are moving. Okay, I see why health would be good. Ah. Let's see if I can, like, mess with this dude's pathing. I don't quite think I can. He's always going clockwise. I have more important things to do. Alright, let's just go all out. Get that 300 health. Wait, I lied? Look at that. I've blocked off a shortcut. Mission accomplished. Okay, let's try this again, knowing what I'm doing this time. Oh wow, it took me way longer to hit him, like 4 times. Oh right, because I have the beer. Because I only have to hit him half as much. Okay, this is getting a little crowded. This is a good final boss. Come on. There we go. That is a good example of having to have the environment matter. Oh, Get to talk to the game master here. Is game master the bad guy? No, I'm not the bad guy in this game. I am a force of nature dedicated to the preservation of sound mechanics and good game feel. I am a force of balance in this game. So I have to fight you now? Oh no. RPG battle. Let's attack. Oh, darn. Or saved. I don't get the plot still. I didn't think that was too important. Not fully explained. Basically, I'm not the bad guy here. I'm a force of nature. It's my job to keep this game world running smoothly. I hit an other dimensional warp cube that caused the forces to imbalance to an irrational degree, which created an alternate game feel from my person, which spread through the dungeon and eventually caused us to arbitrarily vacuum up the entire town. Except Libby, whose existence as one of the class of persons known as the quest-giving NPC causes her to almost never be captured or otherwise incapacitated, unless in the same way she is still able to communicate the basic call to adventure to the player, you. Now, of course, this is the sort of thing normally this is the sort of thing necessary in a game. The alternate game feel that you just purged from the depths of the dungeon was being just mean about it. Called me names, like Poo Poo Face. But you were in every room. Couldn't you have escaped? Child, I was there in every room just keeping things as fair as I could. Why do you think I barely had time to talk to you before now? I mean, I had to make sure you could actually beat the game. Fair enough. Other dimensional cube? Don't quite understand that one either. Sorry I can't be more help. Okay, I guess, can I see the rest of the ending? Okay, let's move on to congratulations. It's a good ruffian sprite character drawing thing. Oh, townspeople. Thanks to you, the town of Habeas Corpus is free again. I am free to make the third dungeon a place where adventurers can come for fun. A well-designed quest. Not hackneyed, badly put together ones like the one you just went on. Oh no. Anyway, feel free to enjoy the art on this board. When you're ready to see the credits, head right. So there we go, we got our... Honestly, I don't know who any of these ones are. I assume the sheriff is the one with the badge. But we got some art of the citizens. And then our regular old ending. Yes, well, I'm glad somebody enjoyed the Blue Wall Bears. Okay, let's take a peek at the old attic. Let's see what this looks like with the lights on and reveal the horrifying secrets of how this game ticks. CD slash, just gonna call that ZZ. Let's see here. Old attic, old attic. I mean, just this board with the lights on before anything even happens is pretty wild looking. I have no idea what was happening there whatsoever. I understood the slimes, that's about it. This is a game that definitely needs a write-up for how the heck it works, because it's pretty dang complex looking. Yeah, 11 kilobytes here. Of objects that look like... That's this guy. Okay, where's like a worker? 9229.6 D4. Okay. Yeah, this is complicated to say the least. Was the game master actually? Oh, okay, they're nameless here. So where is the game master? The true game master. Is doing some stuff to say the least. This is not something anybody is going to understand just by scrolling through like this. There's slimes changing colors, I recognize that. Let's see. Dank Cave and Ruffian Realm. Go for all three. Ooh. What? Okay. Okay, we're going to do this slightly different here. We're going to crank our game speed down to the minimum so we can watch this as slowly as possible. Which the music engine does not like. I'm going to mute that. That was very quick. I'm too busy talking to actually watch any of it. These are all basically sorcery here. And last one we want to take a peek at was Ruffian Row. So I keep forgetting to actually turn off darkness in the editor while I'm here. I want that good music. Just an explosion of colorful slimes that turns into gems and ruffians. Look at that, you can just jump right in. So one other thing I want to ask you before I call this a stream, once I remember what it was I wanted to ask you. Oh my goodness. What was it? There... Oh yeah, I know you mentioned... Shut off music here. I know you mentioned over on the Discord talk of like you speedrunning this game. Just like, how fast? I know you've actually done like a few attempts. How fast have you been able to actually beat this game entirely, knowing where you're going and what you're doing? Because it definitely seems like it would make for a good game to try and speedrun. 17 minutes for this? That's kind of wild. I mean, I guess there's optional floors and things. Is that like a full run? Or is that like just the false ending, get to the gate and go? But I mean, if you can minimize your trips to the surface 100% in 17 minutes, you should absolutely do a recording of that. I'm very curious what that looks like. Because, I mean, it took me a good 2 hours, give or take. And while I would love to blame playing with a horrible headache the first stream on me being bad, I don't think that's actually the case. And it probably would have taken me the same amount of time either way. Even the citizens are getting in on the dungeon building. Well, that's the speed strat for bosses in most games. Just have no fear whatsoever, as opposed to me running a tear. Which reminds me, are these guys the... I want to see the code for one of the blue bears, as it were. Nothing here is standing out as... Oh, B-bear. That must be a blue bear. Move randomly a bunch. If not contact. Okay. Okay, so it's when you brush past them, there's just this wait before they wake up. I wasn't sure if you were waking up when you touched them, or became aligned with them for a bit, or what. You can shoot the levers on the last boss. Oh, so I was like touching them this whole time? I guess so. You can shoot them or touch them. So that would speed things up a little bit. Probably let you set up some cool trick shots where your bullet hits the switch just before it actually hits the boss itself. If beer zap SH. That was a cool game. Darn, I got my hopes up that there'd be something weird on these boards. I guess that's going to be it then for tonight. We'll be back next week. I have no idea with what. But for now, thank you all for watching. Definitely give this game a shot. It's, I mean, unlike most of the games that I stream, you're not going to get a diminished experience knowing what happens, because your game's going to go differently for sure. It was definitely fun to play. I do regret that it took me so long to get to it, because it's very impressively coded, to say the least. And it's definitely a fun game to run around in if you're competent. This is something that I bet a second playthrough would kind of like be comparatively a breeze. But this is definitely one to check out if you're looking for what could be a very fast-paced action game, or you can be like me and just very carefully run around corners and hope to God that there's not 30 blue bears. Well, that's going to be it for now. I'll see you all later. Bye.